Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So, Judge Mathis and his wife appeared on the Tamron Hall show in order to speak about their marriage. We remember last year, I believe that it was, where it came out that his wife had like filed for divorce, or at least she filed the paperwork. And, you know, the judge was like, wait a minute, let me go get my wife. Let me go get my wife. And there are a lot of opinions about he shouldn't do that and what her motives were, and you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. And the only reason people knew that she had done that is because when you put paperwork in for a divorce, that is public knowledge. That is a part of the public record. And so, you know, you got people that if it has anything to do with celebrities and stuff like that, like they dig for that kind of stuff. So she didn't make an announcement about it. It's just because he's Judge Mathis and because she's married to him, if she filed paperwork, somebody gonna find out about it. So this was them appearing together on the Tamron Hall show, just a snippet.
You describe those 3 weeks.
Well, of course, they were devastating and felt like I did when I lost my mother. That's the feeling I had. And I'd do anything to get my mother back. So I did anything to get my wife back.
Linda, you were backstage when I asked Greg, what did you have in common with his mom? He said, y'all are very different. And I said, well, you know, they're strong women in different ways. Mm-hmm. I called him originally to talk with him, and he said, I got to wait on this one to say it was okay. Why did you find this to be the right time for you to talk about this?
As you mentioned, it's been a year now. And in that year, we did a lot of work. We learned each other again. We had enjoyed our time doing that each and every day. And it's just been progressively just great. I mean, every day it's been just wonderful.
Mm-hmm. You know, what is that song, Woman to Woman? That's there's an old song my mom used to listen to.
I want to pause it right here. Because people who've never been married or people who have had just a bad relationships, bad marriages, most of them people don't know what it looks like to work on a marriage. Don't know what it looks like. They think because you've been married 20, 30, 15, 40 years that there was never a time where the married couple had to take a step back and reevaluate what's going on here. And the reason that you have to do that is because so much time actually passed. And what happens is you get into a passive, benign neglect. That other person gonna be there. That other person ain't going nowhere. And the only way that either spouse gets to that point is because the other spouse been good to them. You don't do it with a bad spouse, because if you have a bad spouse, then you don't have that level of stability or trust in their longevity or in their willingness to be with you. You don't really trust it like that, no way, because y'all got too many ups and downs going on. But if you have had a stable spouse, and this goes for men and women, if you had a stable spouse and they've been your rock through a lot of stuff, people start taking for granted that other person gonna be there. They do. They take it for granted. And they may not mean to take it for granted. They may not be doing that from a malicious standpoint, but it happens. Still happens. And I had that thought when she filed a divorce. I never thought she actually wanted to divorce him. I didn't think that. That was a wake-up call to him. That wasn't even for the public. That was for him. Because I couldn't imagine how long she was trying to convey it to him without going to what would be for them a drastic step, whether she intended to go through with it or not. To say, hey, I'm here though. Like, I'm over here. Like, I need you to see me. We've been with each other a long time. I took the back seat happily, like a good wife, to help you with your grind, to help you reach your dreams, to help you achieve your vision. You know what I'm saying? And I might not have been perfect in that situation, and neither were you, but we made it. We made it, and we made it happen. Okay? Now, you're not at 60, 70 years old, you're not in the grind anymore. I waited my turn. What was my turn? My turn to have a little piece of you. The world gets a piece of you. Business colleagues get a piece of you. You know what I'm saying? Media gets a piece of you. Everybody gets a piece of you. They getting a piece of Judge Mathis. I want Greg. I married Greg. That's who I married. And people be like, oh, well, he got money. Money doesn't suffice when I want you. Because I was with you when you didn't have that. I came to you because I wanted you. You didn't have that money when I met you. I wanted you. And that didn't fade just because money came into the picture. I want you. If we was to be in a hollow log tomorrow, I want you. The money that I don't sleep with the money. I didn't marry the money. I didn't marry that money. That money can't talk to me. That money can't say I love you. That money can't pat me on the butt when I walk by. What that money finna do? Nothing. Because if I die right now, I can't take a dime with me, whether it was mine or yours. Because let's say all the money is yours. When you die, you can't take it with you either. So that doesn't mean anything. In the grand scheme of things of what's valuable, that don't mean nothing. I want my husband. That's what I want. I want you. And that don't mean that you got to stop the rest of your life to pay attention to me. I just want to be paid attention to by you. You're my husband. That's what she's supposed to want. She's supposed to want that. We'll let it continue.
Betty, this is Shirley. Shirley's Betty. Woman to woman. Person to person. Mm-hmm. I think that stepping away from your marriage and stepping away from your family is not an easy decision for anyone, or to take a break, whatever you define it as. How do you, as a woman, explain that feeling of needing that moment to process who you are at that time?
Well, I have always, like you said, I supported him always. And at that time, I felt I needed to just take care of me. And that's what I felt I was doing at that time.
How do you?
Let's see. There was a longer clip. There was a longer clip that I want to find. Give me 2 seconds, because it was some other things that was said there as well. As a matter of fact, I know exactly where it was at. Give me 2 seconds. My apologies. My apologies. couple of seconds. I'm so sorry. No. Okay. I wasn't able to find exactly what I was trying to find because there was a longer clip and I don't know where it went. I have no idea where. I hate when that happens. But in any case, there was a longer clip talking about this situation with them. Okay. There was a longer clip about it. And one of the things that he was saying was because Tamron was like, well, y'all separated. We was like, well, we was in the house. It only took like 3 weeks. We was in the house. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. She's like, wait a minute, y'all. She was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, we was in the house together. That's all we was doing. All we were doing was in the house together. Them 3 weeks, I wasn't going out the house. She wasn't going out the house. We was just in the house together, which was something that we had not done in a very long time. That healed it. That healed it. Just be with me for a minute. I know you got your friends. I know you got your golf. I know you got your appearances that you're going to make. I'm not mad about that. I don't want you to not do that because these things make you happy. You like doing these things. I like it for you. I want you to do them. But I can't get lost in the sauce. You can't lose me in it. I can't become invisible to you. We're still married. When the lights go off, we're still married. When you're no longer being booked for any appearances and nobody want to talk to you no more, we're still married. When ain't nobody paying attention no more, we're still married. So we got to be married. And moving around in the house, barely, we two ships passing in the night and we married on paper only, that's not what I signed up for. I didn't sign up to just pass you in the night. What is that? We done raised 4 kids together. They grown. I'm old. You old. We ain't really finna go nowhere. So if we're going to spend our golden years, them golden years got to be something. They can't just be us. We might not be in turmoil, but we don't talk. We don't talk to each other. We don't know nothing about each other no more. We don't care. The connection's gone. I don't know who you are. You don't know who I am. And we're not interested no more. That's the passive, you know what I'm saying? Like a passive kind of, well, you'll always be there. It's all right. And I get the feeling that he realized that's what I'm doing. No, I'm not arguing with her. No, I'm not treating her badly. Like we not, you know what I'm saying, just in it. It's not like that. But it don't always look like that either. He probably took a step back and said, you know what? I haven't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not good enough for me to just jet set in and out of here. That's not good enough. That's not a good enough portion of me to give to the one that's been in my corner when nobody was in my corner. You can't disregard your spouse just because y'all get old. That's when y'all supposed to be really enjoying each other. Because we ain't got to be in the rat race no more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to work till I die no more. I work to the point where I got the time. I got the time. We got the money. We did that. We raised the kids. We did that. So now I do got the time to sit in the rocking chair real quick and talk to you. She may not have, like I said the last time that I talked about this, she might not have the engine that he has in terms of going here and there, here and there. but she's still his wife. She's still his wife, injured or not. Injured or not, whether she want to jet set with him or is capable of jet setting with him or not, still his wife. And as a wife, and I would say the same thing if the shoe was on the other foot, your spouse deserves some of you. Even if you're giving yourself to your parts of yourself to other people and other obligations and things of that nature, your family needs some of you. You're the glue that's holding it together. We should never underestimate how important we are to our spouses. Just because we get into routine, just because things, become monotonous to a certain degree. Oh, that person gonna always be there. Oh, that person gonna always be for me. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I can always smooth it over. I can always talk it over. I can always. No, you can't. No, you can't. Not always. Sometimes you're gonna have to actually stop and pay attention. That's how divorces happen. When people feel like they ain't gotta do that. And that what I gave you in this relationship should have been enough for you. Regardless of you telling me that you might have needed a little more or you might have needed something different out of me. That goes both ways. As a spouse, you cannot expect your marriage to work by giving your spouse what you think they need, what you think they should have out of you. No matter how many times they come and tell you, you know what you giving me, that's fine, alhamdulillah, but I need something different out of you. Actually, like I need something different out of you, or I need this part of you. And the other spouse becoming exasperated. You just not gracious. Nobody said we were ungrateful, but if I'm saying what my needs actually are, and I know that you have the capacity to meet those needs, consistently not meeting them means you don't care to. And that's on both sides. If your husband keep coming to you to tell you what he needs from you, and you tell him what you do, well, I'll clean the house. Well, you know what I'm saying? I cook your meals. You know what I'm saying? We have sex and I raise the kids, and that's fine. He not saying that that's not good, but I need this thing out of you. And her refusal to give it always, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. And it works also the other way. Man, well, I pay the bills. I supply the house. Yeah, okay. I'm not connected to the bills. I didn't marry them bills. I didn't marry that car out there. That's nice. That's good. I already thanked you for it. But I need this thing out of you. This particular thing. And getting, I don't know why I got to do. Oh, okay. You don't know why you got to do it? I'm so happy that this marriage worked, that they were able to sit there and smile with each other and hold hands, because I don't know if they showed the back shot. They're holding hands too. And she wasn't trying to leave that man, because in the longer clip, she was talking about she was also talking about, I wasn't about to find another one of him. I was just going to suffice it to be by myself, because there is no other him. There is no other him. He's the only Greg. He's the only Greg. He's the only one. Ain't nobody else. And I wasn't even thinking about that. I just wanted my husband. Yeah, I just wanted my husband. That's what she's supposed to want. She's supposed to want her husband. Because if she didn't want that man, it wouldn't have been nothing that he could have done to stop her from finish that paperwork. Nothing he could have done about that. She didn't want to leave. Leave and go where? That was actually one of Tamaryn's questions. Leave and go where? And that's when she said, it ain't another him. It's just, basically die by yourself. I love him too much. I just want a little bit of you. That's all. Before we leave this world. Because I love my husband. Not just the stuff he do, not just the stuff he can afford, not his name and he judge me. I love my husband, the man, the man that don't nobody else see. Anyway, jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host of The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.